What is going on, YouTube? I am your host, Yay Dottie. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we're going to be looking at a video by James Clug called Joy Behar Compare MAGA to Nazis. With that being said, let's see what the people have to say.
Okay. And there's a lady on The View named Joy Behar, and she said this about Trump supporters. I want to know if you agree with it.
And by the way, out there, that hat that you keep wearing, that red hat that says "Make America Great Again," that tells people that you go along with this. So you might as well just put a swastika on the hat.
Oh.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Because we see it anyway.
What? That's insane.
Yeah, I agree.
You agree?
Yeah.
I'm a flaming liberal, so yes, I agree with what she said.
Right, right.
Absolutely not. You know, that was a statement from a very unintelligent, prejudiced person, clearly.
That's horrible.
That's horrible.
That's horrible.
So you do not agree with what she said right there?
I do not agree with that.
That is a terrible take.
There's a difference between MAGA and the Nazi social. Wow!
What is the swastika, Nazi swastika? What does that mean to you? What does it represent to you?
Hatred towards people that aren't like what you consider yourself to be. Like, so it's like believing that one class or one person or whatever, one way of being is better than others, and that other people that aren't like you should be eliminated.
Right. Obviously, it's pretty hardcore. I want to get to kind of the bottom of this when it comes to the drawing the comparison between what you just said right there, hatred of other people, eliminating them, to MAGA. Where do you draw the comparison there? When it comes to policy that Trump had during his presidency, or where do you draw the comparison?
I think more so not just necessarily in the Make America Great Again on his part, which I do believe that he has very strong beliefs that.
She doesn't know what she's saying. The fact of the matter is, Make America Great Again is amazing. That is an amazing saying, okay? Trump is a nationalist, which is not a problem, right? It's not a problem being a nationalist. It's a problem when you're a world domination nationalist. Like, you know, that guy with the mustache was.
Policies or whatever from Trump, would you compare to Nazis?
I don't know
would
if
you say?
he has a policy.
Okay.
It flips in his head and he says it.
Okay.
He has no policy.
So what is, if he has no policy then, what is the comparison there then with the Nazi swastika?
What he says, his words.
And when it comes to those, just for the viewers, could you provide a couple examples of something that stands out to you, that what he says with his words, that would be a good example of
Yeah,
Nazi?
I can't remember, but
One thing, we'll just go one thing then.
I don't even have one thing.
So he can't remember any of the words that Trump said to make him be comparable to Nazis. But then he has the nerve to actually make that comparison? These people are brain dead. These people don't make any sense. And don't get me wrong, I respect people and all of that stuff, except at the end of the day, do you guys think that these people deserve to vote? Honest question, do you guys in the comment section below think that these people right here deserve to vote?
Most people are below him and his people, but usually the people that are that diehard representing it have very strong views that relate to a lot of other things that would make me also believe that they agree with some things that would also be represented by somebody with a swastika, if that makes sense. Anybody that's not what they've determined in his eyes is the higher class, the higher person. Men, white men, rich white men who are conservative Republicans.
Right.
So it's not just like people of color, it's anybody that's not a rich white conservative man.
He's never said that. He's never in his life said that. When he was the president, I have never once heard him say that. He has condemned white supremacy I don't even know how many times at this point. These people are ridiculous. These people do not know anything. They are just repeating what they've heard other liberals say. This is why I say it's very dangerous to be a liberal, because they have that liberal hive mind. Don't get me wrong. Republicans have some of their own weird gripes, except liberals specifically are like a cult to me.
What do you see the MAGA hat as representing?
I see it as someone who wants to make America great again, as far as putting our country first, our needs of our people first.
It's just a way of voicing your opinion in your speech. I don't think there's any harm and danger to it.
Is it hateful or no?
It's racist.
Is it racist?
It's racist.
No.
Yes. You
Yes.
think Trump's racist?
I think Trump is racist.
Okay. Why do you see the hat as being racist, would you say?
It's Trump. I don't know.
Is there something specific for the viewers to help them understand?
I don't know.
He says make America great again, but America was never great.
No.
But
You don't think
be-
America was ever great?
No.
Back to Joy Behar. I mean, saying might as well just put a swastika on your MAGA hat.
Well, she can say whatever she wants. Trump says what he wants.
Right.
So
Do you see Trump as being a Nazi?
I see him as a dictator.
Yeah.
And-
What about him do you see as being kind of a dictator?
Because he's trying to get control over a woman's body.
Okay.
That's the main thing.
So
the
but-
women.
The main thing is him trying to get control over a woman's body. That is why he's a dictator. Now, don't get me wrong. It's a lot of different things that are, not good that Trump says and does. But that specific reason right there was a idiotic reason to say that he's a dictator. That did not correlate at all. How do politics correlate to what people do in their personal lives? Well, and to a certain extent it does, but you get what I mean.
Would all vote for Biden.
Anybody that is pro-life is a dictator?
No, I didn't say that.
Well, I don't understand your argument then.
They should have left it the way it was. What were we 20 years ago? Bring us back to that time 20 years
Wasn't
ago.
that the Supreme Court, though?
Yeah, it was the Supreme Court. And who appointed 4 MAGA justices?
All they did was just bring it back to the states. So if you live in California, you can.
Yeah, we're good here.
Abortion's a big one, a big topic for you, though. That's
Yeah.
important to you, making
Yeah.
sure that we're just wiping those babies out. So what would you say to people that agree with what she just said right there?
Enlighten yourself.
That's a slippery slope, and comparing two things that have really nothing to do with each other is not something that you should do.
Yeah.
I would tell them to kind of open their mind a little bit and just think about and not be so divisive.
Make sure you do your research first, and make sure that you know what you're talking about before you say anything stupid on air like that.
All right, guys. That was the end of James Klug video. That was a great video by James Klug. As you guys seen, these guys could not give one reason as to why Trump is even comparable at all to Nazism or Hitler. We said the word. We said the man's name. I don't know if that's allowed on YouTube. Oh my God. But still, that's ridiculous. Did you guys see that? The guy said, oh, it's about the words that he says and, the things that he says are phrases. Oh, could you give us an example of a couple of those phrases? Oh, I actually can't give you one. I don't remember any of them. What? What? This is ridiculous. These people are honestly laughable. Like I said, I respect people's opinions on certain topics, but when it gets to this level of idiocy, I guess I would say, it's just not even worth listening to. I think these people right here just need to live in their own little world because they're just a danger to society, if you ask me. How are you able to think like that? I don't know. I digress. But with that being said, my name is Jay Dottie. I am your host, as I said at the beginning. If you like this video, like and subscribe. Peace.